All right, welcome back, everybody. Ghost here. Um, Today we are looking at an event that they are running called Sea Treasures. It is a big box event, so we know that I won't get anything from this, but it does have some interesting things. So I figured we would go ahead and do a video review of it and kind of go from there. So you can get to it by going to your containers, and it's going to be these bottom two here. Um, the first one is, I believe you get these basically just from randomly doing things and getting them. Let's see. Yeah, doing your daily missions. So randomly doing things, following your daily missions, you'll get them there. But there's a lot of really nice things in these. The problem is that for people like me, these are all you're going to get. But something that is really, really nice, they got a new port. So it's just the open ocean. And I remember seeing a screenshot of seeing a whale breach the surface. But I don't know where that'll be. We see the dolphins, so that's pretty nice. What I like is that this is in the very first set of boxes that you can get things from. There's a little, I don't know if that's my settings or what, but there's a little graphics thing there. Hopefully that'll get fixed, but it might just be my graphics settings. I don't know. But just a nice open sea, the open ocean. I'm actually kind of surprised that something like this wasn't in a while ago. And I don't have access to it. I looked, and I do not see it. But you also get the Marine Riches skin, which looks really nice. I was going to run it for this video, but I checked like 3 times, and I do not have it. And it sits there and it pulses the different colors. So that's really nice. I kind of like that. So that is the decal section of it. The different camo and port. Now, you go ahead and get you a ship, the HMS UXV Combatant. That's a stealth drone carrier warship. So definitely something you're going to want kind of in the back. That's going to be really nice, actually. You can have multiple destroyers on your team using drones. That can really kind of mess with the balance of things if you get people that are coordinated. Everything else is locked. So that's not the greatest, but we'll probably look into doing a match with this as well to see how it is. And you get the Defiant, the Iskander, you get a decal, and then the keys. Now, obviously, you're going to want to get these keys because that's where the big boy toys are. So the flagship container. And this is, like I said, where you get the big boy toys. So you get all of these ships. You get a better chance at the Marine Riches. I'm surprised that the harbor isn't here. The port isn't in here. I was really surprised to see that. I feel like they should change it up to add that in. That way you have a chance with both. But what I decided to do for this video is, because this is the lowest chance, we're going to go ahead and run the Lyran. And what we might do as well is run the Combatant. So First, let me actually, I have the Lyran all set up here, but let's pull up the combatant. So, little destroyer trying to be a carrier. Pretty interesting design. You have a locked Storm Shadow, only a 1 slot. You have a locked Railgun, UXV Railgun, 452 DPM, 7-second reload, 17 range. It's a Railgun, so the speed's going to be pretty good. Forgot to look at that. 704,000 DPM. Almost a 10-second reload, though. 5 per, so that's not too bad. Really slow. I don't know. We'll have to see how that is. And then the grenade launcher can fire at submarines, so good. 534 DPM. Under 5-second reload. 10-kilometer range. 8 per. So not bad. 485. Not bad. All right. Now, I don't do carriers. So I don't know what I should be using here. So let's look at this. So this one's got the highest burst damage. Let me see, what do you got? Grenade launchers and missiles. All right, let's throw on a couple of those. We're going to throw on the LY. Actually, finally got this on my personal account. Very lucky. All right, and just to show, okay, so you guys see I'm not crazy. This is an epic camouflage marine riches, okay? I'm not crazy, I promise. So if we turn that to epic, this is where I wish that we could do a search. Not seeing it. We are going to throw this one on, though. Kind of goes with the open ocean a little bit. Nothing yet. Almost done. More or less doing this for myself as well to make sure I did not overlook it at all. And no. Okay. So let's go ahead and upgrade everything. What we'll actually do, we'll run this first. We'll give this a shot. And then we'll run the Lyran. So this is going to be a little bit of a longer video. That way we can look at the best prizes for each box. Okay. And is that it? Yes, it is. Okay. So we will run this first and see how it does. I think, like I said, it could be really devastating if you get a bunch of people. Imagine 4 of these and a CV in Clan Wars. And like actually really coordinated. Oh my god, you'd absolutely destroy people. But let's go ahead and give this a try. All right. They have a 39C. Not a bad lineup. I think we should be okay. That is not a bad loadout either. Okay. Now I went after the Arkansas, so pretty decent defenses there. Come on, lock on, please, and thank you. All right, let's go ahead. Oh, my other one already got shot down. Whoops. Okay. Not very maneuverable, but it is part carrier, so we gotta kind of give it a little bit of leeway for it. I really like the sound of the grenade launcher going like that. And my AI grenade launcher. My AI drone was finally putting in some work. Okay. Where? Alright, he's dead. Let's come up. I don't think I'm going to be able to break through his defenses. Oh, actually. Oh no, he went under, so. Can I get back to repair? Did that not go through? It did. Okay. Kind of. So what we can do here is kind of hit his defenses from multiple sides. He's already kind of taken hits, so. Oh. Let's actually start backing up. Do you have anything that... Wait a minute. Oh, we might have to do another match. I bet so many of you that have already kind of been playing this for a while is like, hey, you know you can go ahead and launch using that. So not only does it have the drones, but it also has the helicopter that you can launch things from. So we'll do one more. This is going to be a longer video. But now that I see that, I can lose in an extraordinary fashion. I also just realized I had my stream set up going, so let me go ahead. By the way, as you see, I'm close to 250 followers on Twitch, and I'm getting there with subscribers as well. So feel free to stop by Wednesday through Sunday. I don't have a set time, but Wednesday through Sunday is when I stream on Twitch and YouTube. Got rid of that. Now, okay. So what I want to do though, it's gonna get that hit on me. That's gonna happen. That's fine. But this is my first time really using one like this. So we got 3 of them over there. That's not gonna be that great. Let me see if these will actually... There they go. That's such a cool mechanic. Okay. Ooh. Can we finish this guy off? I'm not even really using my drones. So let's actually launch my drones. We'll use them. One of the main things of it. I really like that the helicopter has that though. There we go. Ah. Let's actually kind of go around so that doesn't get in my way. Oh, never mind. There we go. All right, I actually really like that. I'm not a big carrier player, but I really like that. So, the Storm Shadow, not bad. And my drone's not bad. All right, now let's go ahead and hop over to the Lyran, the top reward for the capital one, the flagship containers. So you got a 1% chance for this. I'm sorry, a 1% chance. Yeah, no, 0.1% chance. All right, let's go ahead and pull that out. All right. So the Lyran is a legendary Chinese cruiser. 3 missile batteries in a 1x2 setup. A locked gun. 2 in the front, 2 in the back, side by side. A locked grenade launcher. By the way, the guns are 4 times, the grenade launchers are 4 times. The same thing. So 2 in the front and 2 in the back right there. I believe those are the grenade launchers. And then not a bad defense. So I went with the 2 times AFGS 4 times. Actually, I did change it out to the LY. Let's go ahead and do that again before we get into a match. It's because I switched it over to the combatant. So 4 times for the LY, 2 times for the KSAMs, and then you have a locked air defense, the HQ-16Cs. I really wanted to show the camouflage on it, but in all honesty, this camo looks really nice on this ship, to be perfectly honest with you. Let's go ahead and finish upgrading it. There we go. I think that is everything. And let's go give this a shot. We are already at 21 minutes, so depending on how this match goes, we might do just one. If it's a really quick match, though, we'll do 2. I am not going to pick and choose and only show wins. I like to show the average game. So we will see how this goes. And we have a carrier and an SSA. They do not. This actually seems kind of like a loaded team. But they have me on their team, so they're kind of at a handicap. They have to carry me on their broad shoulders. Can you... Oh, okay. I really don't like this map either, though. It might just more or less be my lack of map knowledge, because I'm still relatively new to the game, but not the biggest fan. Oh, that damage, though. I really like those grenade launchers, actually. Like, a lot. Alright. He's down. This guy's going to push up on me. Let's see if I can kind of hug this wall from the submarine. We might need to sit here for a moment to be able to repair. He's pushing on me with his missiles. Let's try to avoid them while we help out our sub with the battleship. Those things are so fast. I'm going to avoid pulling out my helicopter too, because if he's just going to sit there and get sniped by it. There we go. He was able to kill my my sub, so that kind of sucks, but there we go. Not bad. I actually really like this ship. The combo with the guns and the grenade launchers fit my playstyle really well. I might actually start pulling this out on my press account a little bit more. It would be nice if I could get it on my personal account. Probably not going to happen because of the odds of it, and I have terrible luck, but that is a great goal to shoot for. So if you have the luck for it and you're able to go ahead and get some keys for it, hopefully you can get that ship and really have some fun with it. But all right, that is going to be it for Sea Treasures. not too bad. I wouldn't have minded to get this ship, but probably will not see this on my personal account. But if you guys stop by during the streams, feel free to request it. I use my press account to do the builds and stuff like that, and we can kind of go from there. So once again, this is the Ghost General. I appreciate everybody stopping by. It is greatly helping me kind of build things. Try to stop by for my streams as well, Wednesday through Sunday. I really enjoy the live interactions. I'll still comment on your comment, things like that. And speaking of, though, if you do like the video, please go ahead and like it. Comment what you think of the event. Comment what you think of the 2 ships that I put out there. And if there are other ships that you want, like from this one, which one are you most looking forward to? We can kind of talk about things from there as well. But yeah, I appreciate you guys, and I hope that you all have a great rest of your day. Actually, real quick, so tomorrow is the 19th, Wednesday the 19th. I am doing a giveaway. It is only for people who are on my channel. It is for people who follow. So make sure that you are stopping by. That way you can be involved in the giveaway. It is going to be the Sprats. We're going to give away a few of those, and 30 days VIP premium. So go ahead and stop on by for those giveaways as well. But hope to see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.